Let's take a look at some more wholesale vendors for women's, men's, accessories, and lingerie.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
What's up, icons? It's the iconic fashion figure, and as I just mentioned, we're going through another wholesale vendor list. So the first wholesale vendor is Fleece Factory, and Fleece Factory is a dual gender, or what we all may know as a unisex vendor, and then they also have kids as well. Fleece Factory, as you can kind of hear from the name, they sell a lot of the basics, so like the hoodies and sweatpants, sweatshirts, t-shirts, those kind of items. They are a Canada-based wholesale vendor that also sells retail. I will point that out as always, but they are based out of Canada, so they don't specify if they require a certificate or not. They just have a Google form on their website that you have to fill out to register for an account, but it didn't include uploading any type of documents. So it looks like you may not need one, but that doesn't mean they may not ask for one later, so you'll want to check with them to see if you need to send in a resale certificate, but you may not have to since they're based in Canada. So they may be a no license wholesale vendor for those of us that are in the US. Next wholesale vendor is Fydelity. This is a Brooklyn based wholesale vendor, and Fydelity has accessories for both men and women. So there was like backpacks on there, visors, there were face masks. It was really like an edgy looking brand. They had like these extra large backpacks that they were selling. That seems like it was like their key item they're selling. They do have a minimum order amount of $200, but you can mix the styles, and I think you can pick your own quantities too for the different styles, and you just had to buy at least $200 worth of product. And then they do require a resale certificate and tax ID. Smoke Rise is another wholesale vendor. Smoke Rise, I'm gonna mess up this name. Smoke Rise Red was for the ladies. Smoke Rise has denim for men's and women. The red brand, I guess the red label, is for the women. They are a New Jersey, New York based wholesale brand, and as I mentioned, they sell denim. They also had like jackets too on there, and I believe t-shirts as well. And their website didn't call for documentation either. They were on one of the wholesale marketplaces, I believe LA Showroom, so of course you have to follow the LA Showroom requirements to buy from there, but on their website you can go to like their wholesale tab and contact them for buying wholesale directly through them. Next we have Stylo, which is a men's wholesale vendor that sells mainly denim, and they are an LA based wholesale vendor, which I am familiar with from LAshowroom.com. Then we have Freeland Fashion, which is a women's wholesale denim vendor, so they had all jeans that they were selling, all denim. They are another LA based wholesale vendor, and they're available on all the wholesale platforms. This next wholesale vendor is for like lingerie and intimate apparel, I should say, because they sell like the booby tape. The brand is literally called Boob-eez. So they have the nipple covers and intimate apparel, as I just mentioned, but keep in mind they also do sell retail. Next we have Blank NYC, which is a New York based wholesale vendor for both men and women. They carry categories such as denim, outerwear, tops, and there were more categories on there too. Their brand was very edgy and very trendy for both men and women, but they do sell retail as well. Then this next brand you guys may be familiar with. I know I learned of the brand from Instagram. Their ads kept popping up on my Instagram page, constantly popping up, and it's Tote and Carry. Tote and Carry is an accessory vendor. They're known for like backpacks and duffel bags. They sell like a lot of luggage and travel bags, but then they also had like other accessories on there too. Like I saw hats on there. They had like these leather vests on there. The product is for both men and women. Now they do sell retail, which is originally how I saw their ad. It was for a retail ad. It wasn't even for wholesale, but they do offer wholesale now. You just have to email them for wholesale. Suslo Couture is a men's like business casual wholesale vendor. They sell items like button-up tops. Then there were other regular tops and like sweaters and sports coats. So this is a man that likes to dress up a little more, not necessarily streetwear. And they sell to retailers such as like Macy's, Nordstrom Rack, Lord & Taylor, but they also sell retail themselves, so you can buy retail directly on their website as well. And the last vendor for this video is an LA-based wholesale vendor called B Sydney. And B Sydney is very trendy and sexy, and they carry categories such as like dresses, tops, outerwear. And B Sydney is available on all of the wholesale marketplaces. So this wholesale vendor list was pretty quick. I tried to give you a range for men and women, and then one of them also sold kids too, and then there were some accessories in there, some intimate apparel for women in there. So a little bit of a range of product for you guys to take a look at. Make sure you're the first one to register if there's a vendor you're interested in before they become overwhelmed with too many people registering at once. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching.